Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir. Now may I please request the Honorable Raksha Mantri, Shri Rajnath Singh ji, the chief guest for the conclave, to address the august gathering.
Chief of Defence Staff, General Bipin Rawat, Chief of Air Staff, Air Chief Marshal R.K. Bhadoria, Air Marshal Sandeep Singh, Air Marshal R.D. Mathur, Chief of Air Forces from our friendly countries, delegates and officers, ladies and gentlemen. It gives me great pleasure to address all of you on the opening day of this conclave. I would like to thank all the delegates for sparing their valuable time to be with us despite the constraints of the pandemic. I also thank those attending in virtual mode for taking out time from their busy schedules. The CAS conclave brings together senior dignitaries from Air Force around the world, and it is but befitting to have such a conclave as part of Aero India, which is primarily focused on air power and associated technologies. My compliments to the organizing staff of this mega event. Friends, this edition of Aero India is focused on showcasing our intent to make India one of the top countries in defense and aerospace industry. Government of India's recent approval for indigenous manufacture of 83 light combat aircraft Mark 1A by Hindustan Aeronautic Limited for Indian Force is affirmation of our faith in the capabilities of our indigenous defense industry. Atmanirbhar Bharat means self-reliant India has been the vision of our Honorable Prime Minister Mr. Narendra Modi. LCA has been successfully operationalized and inducted into Indian Air Force with state-of-the-art weaponry. The capabilities of this aircraft have been showcased to global military experts during the Britain and Langkawi air shows, and the superior performance of this aircraft has impressed aviation experts around the world. LCA Mark 1A will be indigenously designed, developed, and manufactured and would bolster the Make in India initiatives of the nation. With close to 500 indigenous design and production agencies being involved in the design and production of LCA technology and components, the present procurement would further strengthen the existing Indian aerospace ecosystem and provide it with the necessary impetus. Friends, our indigenous defense and aerospace industry has many success stories in form of platforms like LCA, ALH means Advanced Light Helicopter, and AEW and C means Airborne Early Warning and Control Aircraft, radars and missile systems, and a host of smart long-range weapons. Our own Defense Research and Development Organization tested 12 missile types of spanning the spectrum of ranges and proposed in a matter of 1.5 months. During the current edition of Aero India, I am hopeful that you would find time to visit various stalls displaying a range of Indian equipment which have been indigenously developed and manufactured. A strong aerospace manufacturing base is essential for India to achieve self-reliance as well as support needs of a rapidly expanding aviation sector within the country and in the neighborhood also. Indian Air Force has launched a major indigenization drive for sustenance of all aircraft fleets and maintenance aspects, and it is my belief that this will prove to be the growth engine for Indians' domestic aerospace manufacturing capabilities. Our government has taken a path of breaking decision of increasing foreign direct investment limit in defense manufacturing under automatic route from 49% to 74%. Further, the recently issued Defense Acquisition Procedure 2020 has included necessary provisions to encourage FDI and establish manufacturing hubs across India. I can proudly say that we have reached an inflection point in domestic defense manufacturing, and the trajectory from here on would only be upwards. The new policies have created an ideal environment for defense manufacturing, and there could not be a better time for foreign industry to partner with us to drive the Make in India vision. I would take this opportunity to seek your support in this endeavor. Friends, I am glad to see that many of the discussion topics planned in this conclave pertain to the emerging technology which are changing the way the battles will be fought in future. Recent conflicts have shown the potency of these emerging technologies, and we are heavily focused on building these capabilities. We are keen to cooperate with our defense partners in these niche technologies with focus on knowledge sharing and co-production. BrahMos system is a shining example of technology sharing and a co-production creating a world-class product. As we all are actually aware, budgetary constraints play a big role in limiting the extent to which we can build our armed forces. To work around this constraint and at the same time to achieve the desired military capabilities, it is but natural to have a robust mechanism in place where we can share our technology and best practices. We are looking forward to cooperate with friendly countries and work towards capability building that can address their security issues and create a more stable and prosperous environment in the region. Friends, we live in a challenging geopolitical landscape where countries not only have to face the threat of military aggression, but natural calamities which include pandemics like COVID-19, which has wreaked havoc in the last 1 year. Therefore, when faced with the threats across multiple dimensions, it is imperative for us to strengthen our relations with countries with whom we share converging views on key global issues. Geopolitically, India is a reliable partner in the Indian Ocean region. I would like to emphasize on this point again. Geopolitically, India is a reliable partner in the Indian Ocean region and can take on the role of being the net security provider in the region. Air power has and would continue to play a critical role in maintaining regional stability and peace in the region. The freedom of maneuver provided by air and space capabilities enables us to exert influence in a sustainable and easily escalable manner. Indian Air Force is at the very forefront of offensive capability with its reach, speed, and precision. Indian Air Force expertise in undertaking complex long-range operation mission by day and night across diverse fighter platforms is unmatched in the region. With the integration of indigenously manufactured stand-off weapon system, it is capable of undertaking precise targeting missions at long distances over targets 3,000 kilometers away from our mainland. Lastly, air power is a critical element of any response to take natural disasters. The Indian Ocean region is one of the most densely populated areas in the world and is prone to natural calamities with some of the most catastrophic natural disasters to life and property being witnessed by the people of the region. Our Honorable Prime Minister, Sri Narendra Modi, during his historic keynote address at Shanghai La Dialogue 2018, had articulated the key role of India's armed forces in building partnership in the Indo-Pacific region for peace and security, as well as humanitarian assistance and disaster relief. Friends, India's unique disposition in the Indian Ocean region, complemented by a potent airlift capability of Indian Air Force, enables us to contribute significantly in humanitarian aid and disaster relief missions. Just to give you a broad overview on the magnitude of HADR operations undertaken by Indian Air Force, in the last 5 years itself, we have tackled roughly about 100 contingencies, during which we have flown a total of 6,000 plus sorties and evacuated more than 44,000 in distress. I firmly believe that the HADR management with robust SOPs should be the cornerstone of any defense cooperation. India has been regularly conducting exercises to deepen the HADR cooperation and coordination among our neighbors, with focus on sharing expertise and assisting building capabilities. I am sure that this conclave will further enhance the existing mechanisms which have been refined over the years. Friends, once again, I would like to compliment Air Chief Marshal R.K. Swadauria and the staff of Indian Air Force for organizing this conclave, which I am sure in the next few days will develop deeper bondings between nations and generate avenues that will further